10 o'clock as well. So backing out again just to get another wide view of what's happening. We've got the 2 confirmed tornado warnings. This is the Tennessee River if you're new to Nashville. This is the Tennessee River that splits Middle and West Tennessee. So that's our dividing line. West Tennessee has been looking at a very active night, and now Middle Tennessee is starting to see the beginning of Southern Kentucky beginning to see that line march in. So Nashville here, and expecting this line after midnight in Nashville. So still a few hours to go before it reaches Nashville and Clarksville. I'd say maybe in another hour we could see that line pushing in, and we'll continue to see it march through much of Middle Tennessee through the overnight. I still think there is a chance too that for some, especially in our southeastern areas, south of 40 and along the 24 corridor, perhaps may not see very much thunderstorm activity at all for tonight. This is going to be focused for our counties north of 40, west of 65, and a few of those I think could even stray east of 65 and north of 40. Brett, anything new coming in about that confirmed tornado?
Not seeing anything.
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, not seeing anything new on that confirmed tornado that you were just talking about. I will say though, just outside of our viewing area, this is going to be just north of Christian County. There is a confirmed tornado. Already seeing reports of power outages up here. That is around Hanson. That is again just outside of our viewing area, but we're still seeing good rotation on that. So Christian County not included in that. That is just north of Christian County. So that is good news for Christian County, at least with that particular storm. But we still have these storms that are just a little bit down to the southwest of that. You can see these red and purple flashing polygons, and if you're just now tuning in and you're kind of new down here, our radar computer puts up these purple polygons when it's a confirmed tornado. Radar has either confirmed it or somebody out in the community has seen it and is able to say that there is a confirmed tornado on the ground. Red polygon could mean there's a tornado on the ground or radar indicated rotation where a storm is capable of producing that tornado at any moment. There is definitely some rotation in these storms, but these are the tornado warnings that we have right here for Trigg County right there. I want to drop back down here south just a little bit though. We're going to look at this Henry County one. I'm going to put it back on reflectivity mode. There is a tornado warning that's in the northern portions of Henry County. That's what you're seeing right here on your screen right now. So Prairie are included in this. Hazel, Freeland, Buchanan, and then on down the road, Cabana Estates, Foundry Hill, Whitlock, all included with this, within this tornado warning for northern portions of Henry County. It looks like we just got a new scan coming in on radar. Could be still seeing some rotation up here, kind of north central Henry County. This is going to be crossing over the county line and pushing on up a little bit further north into Calloway County, which is not technically in our viewing area, but we do need to still stay in the safe place. If you're in northern areas of Henry County, that tornado warning set to go until 10 o'clock p.m. So again, some of these names: Prairie, Hazel, Crossland, Bethlehem, Freeland, all of those spots. Stay in your safe place. That's the lowest floor of whatever building you're in. Put as many walls between you and the outside of your home as you can too, and also stay away from windows. Don't want to be around any windows, and get to if you have an interior bathroom or an interior closet, that's also going to be a pretty good bet for you. I'll pop it back over to reflectivity, and like we've been saying, this radar is going to be very messy for a lot of the night probably. There is just a lot going on with these storms. A lot of them, really this whole line, you can see it if I zoom out just a little bit, is severe thunderstorm warned or tornado warned, all the way from down around Memphis, even south of that, all the way up into parts of southern Indiana. So actually all the way up around the Great Lakes. So just a very strong system that is moving through. But it's these 2 tornado warnings that we still have here, 3 tornado warnings that we have. Actually, we just got another one, Katie, it looks like, up here in northern Christian County. You know,
I was just going to ask if they were going to, I was curious if they were going to warn on that one, because I've been looking at that one. Right around Friendship, there is a really good signature that has been picked up now. National Weather Service out of Paducah is confirming my thoughts and went ahead with the warning. So let's take a look here at where we are so we can get our bearings. This is Christian County. Here's the border of Christian County here. So just outside of Christian County, but moving into northern Christian County. That does include Crofton, Empire, and Mannington. Mannington. This is going to be north of Hopkinsville. So for perspective, here is the whole county. Here's Hopkinsville. This is in the northern part of the county. A lot of these are skirting our northern fringe of the Fox 17 viewing area, but notice that we've got multiple areas of rotation that we are looking at We've got one here, and one there, and one there. So these storms are back to back to back to back, which is why the radar is so messy at this point with all the boxes. But confirmed, or I should say, very decent signature here on radar. It looks like it might be tightening up a little more near Friendship. I'm going to take this and track it as we move north about 45, 50 miles an hour. Nortonville in 23 minutes, Morton's Gap in 23 minutes, White Plains in 26 minutes. So some of the communities that will be impacted here. But boy, that's looking pretty healthy at this point, right over Friendship and moving more into Christian County shortly. So this is for Caldwell County and then neighboring Christian County next to it. And you look at it on radar, it's a little easier to pick out. This is kind of a classic look for a tornado warned storm where it's got this little kind of hook that is extended out from the storm, and that is where we've got the potential for rotation within the storm here. So we're going to continue to watch this one here. Don't see anything on debris just yet. Usually takes a few scans to catch up before we get the debris signature that pops. We are still watching other areas of rotation moving through northern Trigg County, one just north of Cadiz. So one here, another one kind of broad around Rock Castle, but another tornado warning. This is the confirmed warning, one moving through Fenton. So that might be, help me out, Brett. I think that's where the confirmation warning, the confirmed tornado came from.
So.
That's probably the original rotation. And let's see too if we put on our debris over the last even a couple of minutes here, see if we can't track that back. So yeah, I think that is just south of Fenton, right here, would be where the original debris was with this storm. So we will, again, stick with this one here as it moves through, and that lines up just south of Fenton, where I think the best area of rotation is within this storm. It's also showing some pretty decent wind as well. So that would be the area that we're looking at through Trigg County here, south of Fenton, headed towards Canton, Maple Grove, and Cumberland Shores, and Cadiz included in this tornado warning. And the area of concern is to the south and west of Cadiz for now. So let me track that out, and we'll push this forward. And if it holds together, it could end up moving into Christian County. So again, moving through land between the lakes, Shawnee Hills in 10 minutes, Cadiz in the next 15 minutes from now. This confirmed tornado headed your way. And again, the difference between the red box and the purple boxes, red are our classic tornado warnings where signatures are showcasing enough rotation that has prompted the Weather Service to issue the tornado warning, where a tornado could be imminent at any point. Or the confirmed tornado, which is the purple box, indicates that something has touched the surface, has touched the ground and may be in progress. So that is the purple box here, and that's why a heightened situation for folks in Trigg County at this time. Canton, again, and Cadiz along Highway 68. Gold Pond, 342, Highway 342 in Kentucky. Canton Road, Golden Pond through Canton. There's another scan that just came in, a little bit better for signature. So I would say it is over Canton, land between the lakes, Gold Pond, Blue Spring, Shawnee Hills. Please make sure that you are taking your safety precautions right now. If you're in Trigg County, pretty serious storm moving through now. It has a history of a tornado, if not one, in progress right now. It has done damage, and we want to make sure that you are taking shelter now from this storm. Folks in Cadiz, time to get in the lowest level of your home, into your safety shelters with this storm approaching. Outside of that warning still for folks in Montgomery, Buffalo, heads up. These are all places that you'll want to be taking action very shortly. Zooming out, once again, we've got the one in Christian County, we have one in Trigg County, we have another one, the confirmed warning in Trigg County, the biggest and most concerning one, and one in Henry County as well. Most concerning one that I've got is the one pushing through central Trigg County. So that is going to be where we've got something spinning up right around Highway 68, Canton to Blue Spring, just to the east of Fenton now, and headed towards Cadiz. So once again here, this will pass over 24 too if it holds together. So here's Interstate 24, Canton and Blue Spring, Highway 68 pushing towards Cadiz. If you're just joining us, we are watching the tornado warnings now starting to creep more into southern Kentucky. We'll zoom out again just to reset and show you that we've got most of our tornado warnings in southern Kentucky. We have another one here in Henry County in Tennessee. The rest is severe warned on. We have another warning in West Tennessee, but the southern edge of the line right now remains severe warned on. Winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and hail the size of quarters. So a very busy night ahead for us all as we continue to watch this line evolve more into a line. We had these clusters or these discrete cells were ahead of the line this afternoon. Those were the most worrisome for long track tornadoes. Our tornado threat will begin to shift more to a spin up or embedded within the line type of tornado. And those are often hard to warn on. We're usually fairly used to the embedded tornadoes within the line because we get a lot of them. But this is more our classic style that we end up seeing for a lot of the events that we cover.
Katie, I'll say good news on that Henry County tornado warning. The National Weather Service in Memphis has allowed that to expire, so that tornado threat with that storm has diminished. So that tornado warning, it's still blinking up on our screen, but they're going to allow that to expire at 10 o'clock, so that's good. And it's just still those tornado warnings that we have north of us. Still seeing a few areas of rotation over here in Trigg County. I was seeing the National Weather Service office in Paducah talk about these storms right here. A few areas of rotation. They could tighten up quickly, though, so we have a few tornado warnings out for that area. This is going to be for parts of western and northern Trigg County. Also, the far northern portion of Christian County is still included within the tornado warning as well. We'll just take these one by one. This is kind of going to be the theme for the night. We could have a lot of warnings going on at the same time. So first, this one down in Henry County, that has been canceled. So we're going to move up here to Trigg County. And it looks like we still could be seeing one of these better areas of rotation. This is going to be a little to the southwest, or actually west to southwest of Canton, west of Cumberland Springs. A couple areas of rotation right here. We'll put the shear rate on. So yeah, where you see these browns popping up, this basically removes all the other noise on the radar and just shows us where there's the best rotation within these storms. So whenever you see these browns kind of starting to pop up, that's indicating some stronger rotation. So this is going to be right here around the Canton area, Blue Spring, Ferguson Spring, Cumberland Shores, Maple Grove, Cadiz, all these areas need to go ahead and just stay in your safe place for a little bit longer until this threat clears you. It looks like still, so we just got a new updated radar scan coming in. This is still going to be right here to the west of Blue Spring and west of Canton, seeing, or kind of around Canton, seeing that better area of rotation going on right here on the radar. I'll circle in blue where I'm talking about, but this general area, still seeing some rotation going on right there. That tornado warning is going to go until 10:15 tonight. I want to check back up here too, up in Christian County, and see what's going on up here and see if we can see any sort of areas of rotation up here. So maybe just some broad rotation. Not seeing anything too tight on this rotation. Also, I have not, the last time I checked, seen any reports of any confirmed tornadoes on the ground.
No,
I'm still
I have
not seeing any. Okay. So not seeing any reports of any confirmed tornadoes on the ground, but with the night like tonight, you just got to treat it like whenever a tornado warning gets issued, even as if it's for radar indicated rotation, you just got to treat these like there could be a tornado warning on the ground at the moment or at any moment. That storm, it could be dropping a tornado on the ground. So you just need to go ahead and stay in your safe place until these threats clear. And like I said, we'll let you know when these threats clear. But if you're in northern Christian County, around Empire, Crofton, Mannington, any of these areas, Interstate 69 area, you just need to go ahead and stay in your safe place for a little bit longer. That tornado warning's got another about 20 minutes left on it. So those are the 3 tornado warnings that we have. We have one for northern Christian County, one for northern Trigg County, one for kind of central areas of Trigg County that does include Cadiz, and then that one down in Henry County. That one is right below that banner. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see it. But this one right here, that one has been allowed to expire at 10 o'clock. So that storm in northern Henry County really not posing a threat right now.
That's good to know. And I'm reading a new discussion that's coming out from the Storm Prediction Center. They're constantly updating us with information to help spread the word. And basically they're saying same thing that we're seeing here is the fact that the tornado threat and the severe thunderstorm threat will continue through the evening hours. They are talking about maybe additional watches to the east of the tornado watch that is in effect for us right now. So if we take a look at our watch that we have that is up until midnight tonight, this is where we have counties included in the watch up to the I-65 corridor. There's a possibility that we could see an additional watch east with this line. They will make that call a little bit later, but they're monitoring for the potential of that. Probably want to see too how these storms handle now a semi-capped atmosphere. Once the sun sets, we start to lose our daytime heating, and that daytime heating helps us with instability and storm energy. And if we don't have anything else to help boost that storm energy through the evening, like a front, which is what we have this evening, then a lot of times the chance for severe weather diminishes quite a bit. Tonight, not the case. So we continue to see severe weather moving into southern Kentucky right now. So the leading edge of the line, it's at a diagonal. We're going to see storms moving into southern Kentucky first. The tornado warning continues for Canton and Blue Spring in Trigg County. There's a new scan that just came in here, getting pretty close to KDs. So for folks in KDs, please, if you have not already done so, please take your safety precautions now and head to your safe space from this storm that is approaching the area. So this is going to be just north of Canton Road or 68 near Cedar Point and moving close to downtown Cadiz. So again, area of rotation near Airport Road, even State Park Road, and headed towards Cedar Point, Canton Road, and into downtown Cadiz. Lafayette Street, South Road, Coyote Ridge Road, and again, Cedar Point, Hall Road, Gentry Gray Road, all places that are in the path of this area that is still looking at decent rotation. So if we look at our rotation detection, you can see strong areas of rotation there within the land between the lakes and KDs right here. And it is, again, a confirmed, the purple box there indicating that it was a confirmed tornado. So was spotted, in progress, and continues here. That cell continues to look quite strong as we move through Cadiz, or I should say Trigg County. Other areas that we've been watching here through Trigg, northern fringe of Trigg County right here, an area of rotation that we continue to monitor, and the one up in northern Christian County that also continues to show some areas of rotation as well. Stay with us. Our storm coverage will continue. Fox 17 News at 10 o'clock begins now.
This is Fox 17 News at 10, your Code Red station.
Fox 17 News and a Code Red weather event tonight as the opening act of several days of severe weather is marching through our viewing area.
Right now, as we speak, as you can see, it's pretty active. The radar behind us. We have seen multiple tornado warnings in our western counties, but the rest of us could still see heavy storms tonight.
Now, at this point, we don't have any reports of damage, but one senses before the night is over, we will. Our Code Red Chief Meteorologist Katie Morgan and Brett Luna are both working on the timing of the storms as they approach your area. Guys?
All right, thanks so much, Scott and Megan. We do continue to follow the confirmed tornado